Coach, you know, the game has evolved as such that it's a year-round endeavor now. Your guys need to be working out or in the gym constantly. Um, how important is the summer for your team? And tell me a little bit about your 8 weeks and what that looks like for you guys.
Well, in recent years, the NCAA has relaxed some restrictions. They need to further relax the restrictions, and that we used to not be able to do anything with our players during the summer, which, as absurd as that sounds, right? Even when they're here taking summer school, and they might be taking 1 or 2 classes, so it's the freest time of the year for them. It's the easiest time for them to spend, quality time with us in the gym. And players, most players really want to become great. They want to be like any other student on this campus who has, academic endeavors, career ambitions that are related to their experience here at a university. They want to be able to spend time working with their coaches, just like other students. A music student might spend time working with their music instructors or that sort of thing. So thankfully, the NCAA finally relaxed some of those restrictions to the point now we're allowed to spend 4 hours a week 4 hours a week to work with our players on their game during this summer, and we can only do it for 8 weeks out of the whole summer, even though the summer obviously is more like 3 months long. And our strength coach can also spend 4 hours per week working with them in the weight room. So the summertime is the best time to make major jumps in your skill set and in your physical ability, your athleticism, your explosiveness, your strength in weight gain, because during the year, once the season gets started, you have to prepare your team for games, and that takes energy. That takes time and energy. So that leaves less time for personal development, whether it's strength development, like in the season. We keep lifting during the season, but we don't lift hard enough to make big gains. We just try to maintain the gains we made during the off season, because again, we have to have something left in the tank to compete, every third night or so in games and in competition. So we do everything we can to max out how we're able to use the 8 weeks and the 4 hours per week during the summer. So we spend a lot of time with our guys on a smaller individual level, attacking things that can help them raise their game from one season to the next. And we'll mix in some teamwork stuff, whether it's small group work, working on chemistry and execution of playing with a teammate or two. And we can also do some full team stuff too. We'll mix a little bit of that in and just try to get a little bit of a head start on things that we think are important going into that next season. And one more thing, we want to do our best work in recruiting locally. We want to be able to keep all the best players in Cleveland and in Northeast Ohio at home at Cleveland State. And in order to do that, we have to evolve. We have to kind of transform the perception of Cleveland State basketball right now, because sometimes nobody knows what's going on better at Cleveland State than those recruits out there who are closest to us. And so our fans are they're almost the most critical part of that presentation. The recruits that are around us and see what's going on at Cleveland State, they need to see a program that has energy, supplied by its fan support here in the Wolstein Center.